Hi, sixth graders. Mrs.DeLap here. So Lexi was the only one who actually gave me a math problem that she wanted me to do a video of for this section. We're doing section 5.2 in the Big Ideas curriculum. And she wanted me to demonstrate how do we solve number 27. So I wrote out the problem and it says, two whole numbers A and B satisfy the following conditions. Find A and B. A plus B is equal to 44. The ratio of A to B is equivalent to the ratio of 4 to 7. The easiest way to be able to solve this is to set it up in a ratio table. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of my other dry erase boards and I'm going to draw a quick ratio table. Now, when we draw the ratio table, we know that we need to have 3 rows. Those are the ones that go horizontally. We know we need to have a row for A because we're finding the value for A. We need to have a row for B, finding the value for B. And we need to have a row for the total of A plus B because that's one of the conditions that they gave us, that A plus B equals 44. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to draw out my table and then we're going to fill in with what we know already just from what they've given us in the story problem. So here's my blank table so far. I have A, B, and then the total of A plus B. So if we look at our problem, see if I can hold both at the same time. It tells us that the ratio of A to B is equivalent to the ratio of 4 to 7. So that means that at some point in our ratio table, A equals 4 and B equals 7. So we can go ahead and put that in the first column. The next condition that they give us is that A plus B equals 44. So that means at some point in our ratio table, A plus B has to have a total of 44. So here's the information that we know from the conditions that they've given us. We know that the ratio of A to B is equivalent of 4 to 7. And we know that at some point in this table, A plus B will equal 44. Now we just have to fill in the blanks. Well, let's fill in the easiest one first. What's 4 plus 7? Okay, it's 11. So 11 goes in this box. Now we can set up our ratios just like equivalent fractions. If 7 is my numerator and 11 is my denominator, what would my numerator be here? Equivalent ratios. So how do I get from 11 to 44? I can only multiply or divide because we're dealing with ratios. Hopefully you know that 11 goes into 44 4 times. So I multiply by 4. Well, if I multiply by 4 to one of my items in my table, that means I have to multiply by 4 for the others as well. So 4 times 7 is 28. It'll go here. And 4 times 4 is 16. That'll go there. Okay, now let's go back and see if we've answered our question yet. A plus B equals 44. What does A equal? What does B equal? Well, let's check and see if our math worked. If our math works and 16 plus 28 does equal 44, then A equals 16 and B equals 28. Well, 6 plus 8 is 14. Put down my 4, carry a 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4. So 16 plus 28 does equal 44. Therefore, A equals 16 and B equals 28. All right, guys, so that was number 27 in section 5.2. Hopefully that clears things up for you enough so that you'll be able to do section or number 29 on your own. Let me know down in the comments below if you need help on a different math problem for this week, or if you've got something else that you would like me to do for our math channel. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day and you get outside and enjoy the sunshine that we're actually having. Bye.